Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michaela and this is Michaela's Crafts. And today I'm feeling so cozy and so excited to share with you guys over 30 free knitting fall patterns. So I want to jump right into the video, but I just wanted to start by saying that when you guys see this, it will be fall according to our Gregorian calendar. But I have been trying so hard to listen to my body and to nature in terms of time and not live on this concept of time that has been created for us. And my body is craving butternut squash and the leaves are changing, so it must be fall. So today's patterns are gonna be all free and fall related, and they're not gonna be so much pumpkin-y and leaves and skulls. Like, there are definitely a few that lend themselves to the traditional things that you think about when it comes to fall, but a lot of them are just things that I think go along with fall fashion or go along with kind of the idea of fall weather and things that you do in the fall. These are also patterns that I personally would knit myself, so a lot of it is based on personal taste. But all that being said, don't forget to leave a comment if you're going to try any of the patterns that I put in this video, and let me know what it is you're casting on for this fall. I've got my iPad here. It's got all of my notes in it so that we can go through all of the patterns, and I'm gonna of course pop them up on the screen, and I'm going to leave a link to my Ravelry bundle that has all of the patterns listed. So let's start with bags. So the first bag is the summer commitment bag, and I know it has the word summer in it, but I think it's just a nice lightweight bag that you could take with you to like fall markets. That's just kind of how I envisioned it. I actually started making this bag myself, but then I realized I was doing the decreases wrong, so I frogged it, and I was actually using the Lily Sugar and Cream cotton yarn. Everyone knows it if you've like ever been to Joann, and I don't really love the way that that yarn crochets up, but it knits up so differently, and I have a huge stash of said yarn in so many different colors, and I'm really trying to get rid of a lot of my yarn stash, and I didn't really know what to do with all of that, but I think I'm just gonna make a bunch of different bags with that yarn, and the pattern so far was really nice and easy to follow, so I think it's just a great little market bag. The next bags are gonna be the Harry Potter House Fair Isle pouch bags by Rosemary Waits, and with this pattern you get all 4 house, I guess, insignias that you could put onto all of the pouches. So if you absolutely love Slytherin but your friend is a Hufflepuff, then you can make both bags and you guys can have cute little matching bags. I think that these are just so adorable. I myself never got into Harry Potter, but I know that Harry Potter comes around during the fall with the magic, and yeah, I think that it's just so cute for like a fall bag pattern. The next one is the Lopi tote by Heidi Gustad. It's gonna be a bulky knit, so it's gonna knit up super fast, and just like it is pictured in like the sample photos, I think it's just a cute bag that you could use to carry around all your fall projects in, because you know it is knitting season, it is crochet season, so all of your projects need to go with you everywhere you go, and this would be the perfect bag to knit up in order to carry all of those things around. I would love to make my own project bag because I feel like I'm always carrying around reusable shopping bags or like reusable totes, and I think it would just be so cute to knit your own bag that you use to carry all your projects in. The next one is the Dots and Stripes purse by Patty Henry, and I think that this bag is just so cute. It's just like a perfect size, like if you need to go on like a little hayride or something like that, and if you use fall colors instead of like the colors in the sample picture, I think I saw a couple of projects that had some fall colors, then it would be so easy to transform this bag from like a summer looking bag to a fall bag. So that bag and the Slip Stitch Mosaic Tote by Lion Brand Yarn are both also great ways to work with like different color work if you are like a beginner knitter and you want to like get your feet wet in some color work, or if you just are an advanced knitter and you just want to do something colorful, because color work patterns usually cost money because of like all of the time spent in putting in the diagrams and the pattern testing and all of that stuff. So these are just really nice free color work patterns. I also have on here a scrap bag by Frankie Brown. This is just because I really want to get rid of my scrap yarn, and it's another way to use a bunch of color. If you bought some yarn in the past that you know, just don't really want to use anymore for like wearables. For me personally, I used to do crochet before I knit, and then I bought like a lot of yarn that was acrylic that I don't really enjoy using for wearables, and I want to get rid of a lot of that yarn. So I thought this would be a great idea. It's not really like fall related, but I put it in there because it is a free pattern and you could make it fall with a change of the colors. And the last one that I have for bags are these Halloween treat bags. They're so cute. This pattern is by Luis Bolanos, and I think it would be a great way to use up some scrap yarn. Especially these ones they look like little candy canes. Like, how cute is that? I think they look like candy canes, but maybe that wasn't the intention. Maybe it was just yellow, orange, and white for like fall colors. But I definitely want to make some of these again with that Lily sugar and cream yarn. It's either Lily and cream or sugar and cream, but you know what I'm talking about. Using up some of that yarn to make these bags. I think that will be so cute. So the next category I have are hats, and I've got 4 hats. The first one is the Basic Witch Beanie by Dora Violet. It's just a perfect basic fold over beanie that, you know, everyone's gonna be ready to wear for fall whenever the weather gets cold and you're trying to protect those ears. I've got the Cinnamon Beanie by Drops Design. I've got the Double Thick Hat by Karima Ali, and I really want to make the double thick hat. I just think I love the colors that this one comes in, because if you can't tell, we are Ohio State over here, so like a little scarlet and red one that's reversible would be so stinking cute, and I'm really dying to make that hat, but I don't know if it's gonna make it onto my needles this fall. And the last one as far as hats go is actually a balaclava, and it is the BB Balaclava by Young Min Choi. I just thought a free balaclava pattern would be so cute to throw in here, because once the weather cools down, you're just gonna need things to cover those ears, to cover your neck, like all of that. And I have made a balaclava, but I wanna make a more feminine and cuter one that's kind of attuned to the fall. So next I'm gonna go into some socks. And the first one I have is the lingerie sock, and this is by Maria Naslund, and oh my gosh, are these socks beautiful. I have been dying to do like a little lace sock. These ones just look so feminine, and if you made them as high as they are in like the sample photos, then you could pair them with like a boot. Oh my gosh, these and some docks would be so cute, like a little dock moment that makes you really edgy, but the lace poking out, which would be, you know, just so feminine. I'm absolutely obsessed with this, and I might have to make these socks. But if you make these, like, post a picture on Instagram and tag me in it. And yes, I guess this is the perfect moment to say I have officially made an Instagram. It is going to be private, so if that's like weird to you, that's fine. I just really want to keep my knitting community. I don't really do a lot on social media, so like making an Instagram was already weird for me, but I wanted to have access to like the yarn and the patterns that everyone has access to that I was missing out on because I didn't have Instagram. But it's at Michaela's Crafts. Go ahead and follow me, and if you make something that I mentioned, tag me in it. I would love to see what you make. The next pair of socks are the Border Socks by Mary Jane Mucklestone. And I love the colors that they use in the sample photos, but it's so cute. And then they paired it with brown. And again, it's like a little Fair Isle kind of looking sock. So it has like some color work if you want to practice some color work on some socks. This is the free pattern that I would go to if I was going to do some free color work socks. I don't know if you guys know about Stone Knits. They're not free patterns, but she makes amazing color work socks. And you know, if you're interested in like some color work socks, definitely check her out. But as far as free ones go, the Border Socks are not a bad option. Now, these next socks are going to be a little bit more on the Halloween side, and these ones are called the Happy Haunts socks by Valerie Wibbins, and it's just like a cute little ghost pattern, and I think it's absolutely adorable for the fall. And the next thing, same thing, these are a little more like Halloween-y, but the Memento sock by Connor of Calling for Orpheus. These are so cute, and what I love about the sample photos and just like the idea in general is that they have one sock that's the main color, black, with white as the secondary color, and then reverse for the other sock. And I just think it's so cute like that. I love when socks are like mismatched but still the same. So cute. And the last one for socks that I have are the Spooktacular and Batastic by Anna Lange. And They're just little pumpkin socks or bat socks, and I love, love, love the pumpkin ones. And they're not just pumpkins, they're jack-o'-lanterns, and like how freaking cute. Like the jack-o'-lanterns I think just show up so, so perfectly. Another free colorwork sock pattern, if you don't want to pay for colorwork patterns. Because, you know, I mean, once you buy all the yarn is already expensive. Like buying patterns, also expensive. So the next one is gonna be hand accessories. So I have these spring mittens by Amanda Sund. So they are supposed to be daisies, I'm pretty sure. But what I love about them is you could also make them sunflowers. Like I think that you could do like a white mitten with the brown on the inside and then the flowers yellow. And that would be so cute, like a little sunflower moment. But I also just love the brown ones or the red ones still with like the daisies and like the white petals and the yellow center of the flowers. I think they're just so cute. I also kind of want to make like one for the spring too, because I know they're supposed to be spring, but like we can also make it fall around here. So the next one are the X-ray gloves or mittens by Marjuka Varasalo, and there's not much to say about them other than they're super cute for Halloween. I think like, you know, if you're taking your kids out trick-or-treating, having those as just like, you know, just on your hands to keep your hands warm, super cute. Although I don't know how cold it's gonna be for trick-or-treating this year. It's pretty hot still. And the next one, if you like skulls but you don't want to do like the X-ray, are the Death Flake mittens. And I love the black and white ones, but I love everything in black and white. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I don't wear a lot of colors, but they do have some that are in color in the sample photos, and they're actually so, so cute. This is by Sissel KB, and I honestly want to make a pair of these. It just depends how cold it's gonna get this fall. Again, another great colorwork option. The next category is gonna be scarves, and the first one I have is the Sunday Morning Wrap by Espace Tricot. I absolutely loved this pattern when I saw it. I even have some yarn that I bought like last week at Oktoberfest, like here in Columbus, and it's like USA alpaca, cashmere, and silk, so it's beautiful. And I thought, and it's gray like in this sample picture, and I just love how wide it is, how delicate it looks. It looks so feminine, and it's also like light, so perfect for fall. It's not going to be too warm. You know, like it's not a winter scarf, you can tell. It's just like a wrap. It's so, so delicate and beautiful, and I honestly might have to make that one. The next one is the Amazing Seed Stitch Wrap by Pearl Soho. And I feel like I have a few Pearl Soho patterns in here, but I am knitting up my own scarf by Pearl Soho, and it's the No Pearl Wrap, I think. I don't know, I'll link that one below, but I'm making it for a gift for my boyfriend's mom, and it's so, so cute. And I love, again, that you don't have to purl it. And the Amazing Stitch Wrap is so, so cute, and it has like multicolors. I feel like you could knit it in one color, but also you could knit it in different fall colors, like oranges, reds, browns. I'm personally taking the color palette of navy blue and gray for fall. If you guys watched my last video about my first knitting podcast, and the things I want to cast on for fall, then that's what I talked about in that video. And if you haven't watched it, you should watch it after this one. You know, get all your patterns together first and then go watch that video. The next one is the European Road Trip Shawl. So this scarf is by the same people who did the Sunday Morning Wrap, and that's why I think they have like a similar essence. They're very light, also kind of like wide, so like a nice wrap. I just absolutely think it's so delicate, and I have nothing bad to say about it, and I think it will be perfect for those chilly fall nights by the fire. Yes. The next one is the Autumn Twist Scarf by Drops. The color automatically screams fall, but also so do the cables. I have yet to knit anything with cables, but I think I'm gonna do cable knitting for winter. That's not something I really wanna tackle right now. I wanna finish my first sweater, and I wanna learn some German short rows and all the things to make a sweater, and then I want to tackle cable knitting. I think it's like cable knitting and color work are my winter to-do list. So this one is super cute. It's super wide. It looks like it will be super warm. I think it's almost more for the winter season, and honestly, if you made it in cream, I think it would be, or red, I think it would be perfect for like a Christmas scarf instead of an autumn scarf. Now, I actually have the next scarf, which is called the Autumn Scarf by Fatima Dahan, and I think it is so cute. I love a textured scarf. I think it will keep you super warm. I love the colors that she uses in this scarf, like in the sample. And it's only got 4 projects. I feel like it's also an Aran weight yarn, so it would knit up super quick, and I'm just surprised not many people have knitted up. I think it's so cute. So the next one kind of came up when I was searching scarves, which is weird because I think of it as more as like a sweater, but it's a poncho. So I'm just gonna put it in here. If you guys think it should be moved to sweater, then I don't know, adjust the chapter. But so the Zagreus poncho by Yoshi Sora is so cute, also color work, and it has these cute little skulls, and it has red, orange, and yellow in it. It is just so stinking cute. I don't wear a lot of things that kind of scream fall, but I thought this would be one that I would actually knit up. I think it would just be so cute with some jeans. It'll keep you nice and warm. I don't know, I just love everything about this. So yeah. Okay, so let's get into the sweaters. So the first one I have is a patchwork jacket by Lion Brand Yarn. And when I saw this jacket, I was literally like, I have to have it. When I saw this patchwork jacket, I thought, first of all, the colors are super cute. Second of all, it looks super warm. And third, it is knit in a bulky yarn, so it's gonna knit up super fast. I love everything about it, and I really wanted to make a patchwork cardigan or jacket or sweater anyway, and this one kind of looks perfect. Now, I'm probably not gonna knit this one this year because I just have other things I really wanna do, but stop, it's so cute. The next one is a pattern that I've seen before, but I wasn't aware that it's free. Now, the downside to this pattern is it only comes in, I think, medium and large, which obviously is not going to be suitable for everyone, even though it is supposed to be an oversized fit, but it is the Pippi Pullover by Leah or Kiss Rhinestones. And I love this sweater. It kind of reminds me of the Norma sweater. And honestly, I was talking about potentially knitting the Norma, but I might knit this one instead just because it's a free pattern. I don't really want to spend so much money on patterns this year, but it is knit up in a worsted weight, so I think you would just breeze through it. The next one is a full colorwork sweater. It is the Finch Fair Isle sweater by Marie Wallen, and it's super, super cute. I think that if you wanted to change the colors, you absolutely could to make them more fall, but I think the colors themselves aren't they're not bad for, for being fall colors as well. I just absolutely love a colorwork sweater, and like I said, colorwork for me is going to be in the winter, but if you are really motivated to do something colorwork and you don't want to spend a lot of money on a pattern, here's a free colorwork sweater pattern. I feel like it's a little bit rare to find. So the next sweater pattern is the Autumn League Pullover by Alexandra Tavel. I think it's just a nice light sweater, and it looks like it's raglan. Yep, it's a raglan sweater. So I think it would be a really nice construction, really easy for beginners. I want to note some patterns that say that they cost money, but you can find them for free. So just make sure if you're like, whoa, this is not a free pattern, just like read a little bit more. It'll probably say somewhere that this is for free, because I did the same thing. I was like, why is this telling me it's a free pattern? I have it filtered. It's a free pattern. The next one is the Winter League Pullover by Alexandra Tavel, and this one just appears to be a little bit thicker, but they kind of have the same essence as far as the sweater goes. This one is knit up in a bulky yarn, so it will knit up super duper fast. And I think that you could make it in so many different colors to make it more fall. But yeah, I think they're just nice, easy sweater patterns. So the next one, oh my god, I really want to cast this one on so bad. And I don't even think my boyfriend likes cables like to wear himself, but it's called the Handsome Chris Pullover by Karen Schaefer. And it's got so many cables, but it looks so light and delicate. I don't know, the picture, I'm gonna post it here, of someone holding a camera. It's just so elegant. I don't know, like sometimes cables, especially with this many cables, could be overdone, but I just think it looks really, really nice. And as much as I want to make it for my boyfriend, I feel like he won't like it, but I might just have to make one for me. It's so beautiful. The next one is the Autumn Tea Sweater by Natalie Paisler. I think the sample knit photo in orange is just absolutely beautiful and would be perfect for fall, but she also did one in like a light blue with like a burgundy, also super cute. I absolutely want to cast this on, and I absolutely should not. I have so many other things. So like going through all these patterns really made me want to make like everything, but I have to narrow it down. But this one is knit in an Aran weight, so would also knit up really quickly. It looks like, oh, she also knitted up in an olive color. Like I love olive green. Like I don't wear a lot of orange, even though like I went to a school whose colors have orange in it, but I kind of want to knit up the one that she made in orange. Like that's just so cute. I had the absolute hardest time finding cardigans that I actually enjoyed and wanted to put in this video. So I only have 3, but the first one is the must-have cardigan, and it is by Patons. And I just love the all over cable on it. I am dying to try cable, but I think this one, first of all, it's very size inclusive, which we love. And second, like, I don't know, I love the one that they knit up in blue. I love the one they knit up in gray. I think it's just really, really nice. I think you could easily make this a little bit more oversized, but yeah, so just a nice, if you're wanting to try cables and you want to do a cabled cardigan, but you don't want to pay for a pattern, check that one out. The next one is Anna Lee by Sen, I'm going to say it's Beauregard. Like, that's just what I'm going to say. But this pattern, it looks like such a light, beautiful cardigan, like so airy. I think it would be beautiful in any color that you knit it up in. It has 118 projects, which means like people are making it, and I kind of want to make it myself. I'm not a cardigan girly. I like stuff to be closed on me, or super oversized if it is gonna close. But I think this one, I think it's maybe just her. Like she just looks so, I don't know, ethereal with like her curly hair, and she's like in the plants. I don't know, it's really, really cute. And the last cardigan is the Bronze Summer cardigan by Drops Design. So I think, again, I know it's the summer, but it's just a lightweight cardigan. It's knit up in an Aran weight as opposed to a DK weight for the last one, which is actually not too bad. It's a lace and a fingering held together, but it looks like a lot. It looks like a lot of stockinette. I cannot be doing the stockinette, but so the Bronze Summer one I think is really beautiful in the cream color that they have in the sample, and it has 67 projects. So I just love the detailing on the arm. I think it's like a beautiful, nice touch, and it looks like with the little lace detailing, it would be really airy. So I don't know. I had a hard time picking cardigans, but these are the 3 that I would knit up if I wanted to do a free fall cardigan pattern. So the last thing we're going to talk about is the home design decor things, and I only have 3, but these 3 go crazy. So of course I had to put in some pumpkins, and this pattern is the Spice and Clove Knit and Crochet Pumpkins by Hannah Mayer, and honestly they're just cute little pumpkins for decoration, kind of not so different from the way that this one looks. The next pattern is the Nora's Vintage Afghan. I saw this and I was absolutely obsessed. Like it just looks so cozy. Now, do I have the absolute patience to knit an entire blanket? I don't think so. I crochet blankets, so I don't really need to knit blankets, but this one is knit up in a worsted weight, and 964 people have knit it or are knitting it. It's 964 projects. Like you could do any colors that you want. I love the sample with like the green and the gold and the cream. So cute, so stinking cute. And the last pattern that I have for you guys is the Autumn Haze blanket. This one is knit up in Aran weight, but honestly the sample is just so beautiful with all of the fall colors, the gold, the greens, the oranges, the reds. Like it's just so beautiful. I absolutely love this blanket, and I totally would knit it up. It is by Brenda York, and I guess it was published in the Barocco website, so they use like Barocco yarn, but yeah, like I need more blankets. But the one I'm working on is pretty fall, like brown, orange, yellow, some blues. But that's it for this video. I feel like I just chit-chatted away and just said so many things. But again, I would love to make this video with like crochet patterns. It might even be a little more interesting because crochet works up so much faster. You can make so many more things. And let me know if you guys want to see that. I hope to see you guys in my next video next Saturday, and I'll see you guys next time.